Shout out Tony and Bill, Team Heavyweight.
Okay, so Kezia's dabbing, everybody. So
look at my dab.
Jesus Lord.
Slow-mo dab.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy Myron, and I'm here with my best friend and co-host Kezia. And
hi,
welcome,
guys.
Oh,
yeah, you cut me off still.
Welcome to the first ever episode of Three's a Crowd. Like, ooh, baby.
It's a lot happening in this room.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening to us. Oh my God, giving us the time of day. Because, you know, Myron's back and he's better.
Okay.
And I was trying to make a Bryson Tiller reference.
You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and thank everybody. You guys make us feel so good, asking us when it's going to come out, how you can listen, sharing our posts. All
big ups. Yeah, thank you guys again. And honestly, this week, we're going to be talking about, because it's the new year, obviously, and it's the first episode, so we're talking about our 2016 resolutions and whatnot, because everybody has to start the year off. What did my dad say? If you
fail to plan, you plan to fail. Big up Peter, because you know he's listening.
Then we're also going to be introducing one of my favorite segments. It's called Fix Up. And then we're going to be talking about some random ass pop culture shenanigans of 2016 thus far. And yeah, you know what? Because Kezia's dabbing, I'm just going to continue so you can tweet us your thoughts about this week's episode and our launch episode at So Three's a Crowd. Support us, do all that good stuff. Let your people them know, your granny, all them people. Follow and subscribe to us on IG and YouTube at So Three's a Crowd. And what do you say? Let's begin the show. How do you...
Let's get ready to rumble. Was that cute? Was that attractive? No? Too much?
A little bit there.
You know what? Next week.
It's a break. All right.
So, whenever me and Myron talk over the phone, we'll usually start by discussing our day, our week, or however long we haven't spoken for. So, this week was pretty bumpy for me. I was late for every class so far. And you know what?
Congratulations, girl.
It's okay. It's a bad start, but you know what? I'm out here, so that's it. And since nothing positive happened this week so far, you know what? I don't want to be negative on the first show, so we're going to pass it to Myron. There you go.
Oh, God, this week.
Okay, wait. So are we both negative this week?
I kind of feel so.
It's tough.
Everything was sort of down. Like, I know we're about 8 days into the new year. I didn't really feel so brand new about this year, so I'm kind of just like, But everything was, you know, days leading up to today was pretty good for me because we were just promoting the podcast, which is something that I was, like, super proud about because, honestly, we did this. This was just basically you and I that were doing this. We got no help, basically. And
Three's a Crowd.
Yeah, and then today I had a job interview. I'm positive I slapped that out the park, like...
Positive T, you know, support the fam.
What's that baseball player? Jesus.
You're asking me and you know I don't.
Damn it. Anyway, and he dropped
you brought it up, so you have to know.
Anyway, yeah, it was a great week, and I slapped the job interview, and I'm hoping I get a call back. But other than that, if I don't, I'll let you guys know. If I do, of course, I'll let you guys know.
You know what? If you didn't get it, you guys are not hearing about that. I just want to let you know now. Putting it out there.
Yeah, that was already... I feel like I have something that I need to, like, really get off my chest.
Hurry. Okay.
So, I know that we're doing this podcast together as friends and whatnot, you know? Honestly, best friends, you know? Kezia and I... Everybody knows it's peas in a pod. It's 2 for 1 around here. But with that comes this. We are friends and only friends because we have the platform to speak about this now. I'm only going to talk about it once. Literally. If someone comes to me about, oh, you and Kezia should get together. How come you guys are not together? Have you guys fucked?
Is that your thing?
I will now have the floor to rip you to shreds.
Okay.
Okay,
Wow.
because I'm not playing around. I've had
Guys,
enough.
I really didn't expect this.
Yeah,
but you know what?
sorry.
It's okay.
I just wanted to put it out there that Kezia and we're just friends. I consider her like a sister to me, and I'm hoping that she considers me to be a brother, because that would be really uncomfortable for me.
Did you?
She's questioning it. So,
Yo, no, seriously, I'm glad you brought this up, because I'm over it. I'm over people trying to tell you how you should live your life. I'm tired of, I really think that, one, logic should tell you, let's say I had a guy that's really close to me, Myron, we get along like this. Everyone right now is looking for love, looking for relationships, et cetera, et cetera. If we were attracted to each other and wanted to be with each other, why wouldn't we be together already? Like, it wouldn't make sense. The only answer is that we don't want to be together. Why would I lie? I don't need to lie.
yeah.
Like, I don't. Two, I personally, I don't know about you, but I feel like people are jealous. Like, people look for these type of friends, you know what I mean?
That's
people
true.
invite you to a party, already know I'm coming. Vice versa. Like, these type of friendships, it's hard
People
to find.
get these type of friendships, and then all of a sudden the guy's trying to Netflix and chill. And let me tell you, like Kezia and I, we went to several movies together, and we sat right beside each other, and we just chuckled. Like,
it's a friendship, and it's just like, honestly, I feel that you just have to accept it, and we're letting you know. I mean, again, if we wanted to be together, we would be, because we haven't been too successful in the love department, so we don't want each other. Like, just put it out there.
Like, we're very aware of what each other has done, so we definitely don't want each other, so that's fine. Yeah, I'm just really, like, I'm really over it. People were just like, oh my God, is that your girlfriend that you're doing the podcast with? And, like, I'm ready to, like, backhand people. I know we just started the podcast, and I don't want to talk about how I try to backhand people, but
we like you guys. Follow. Please don't leave.
Don't listen to what I just said. But, you know, honestly, it's just, we're friends. And it's 2016. People have to understand that people of the opposite sex are friends, and this is not just starting to happen. This has always been happening.
I feel like also, before we end this, I'm not supporting that. Yeah, that's my brother, and secretly they have sex. Like, I'm not supporting that, because it does happen. But I'm just letting you guys know it's not happening here. Like,
Definitely
that's
not.
It.
We've gone places, and people asked us, and Kezia has kind of been alarmed by my responses.
Myron, like, a girl asked us one time, we're at a restaurant, you know, it's a little dim, so, you know, maybe we shouldn't have been there, but whatever. We're very comfortable with our friendship, so we kind of end up in places we shouldn't have been.
Well, we know where to take people when we go on dates. We know, so.
Anyway, so, did you take anyone there? No, okay.
Not yet, because I don't have anyone to take there.
Is this, okay.
Anyway.
The girl said, oh, is that your girlfriend? And Myron said, quote unquote, oh God, no. So if you guys want to know, like, he's not attracted to me. Like, he's not. And I was fine with that until I realized that I was disgusting on top of that. But you know what? It's okay, because I love me. So
that was
that's it.
pretty funny. Okay, I'm over that little piece of rant. But, you know, now that it's 2016 and obviously it's January, people have started to make New Year's resolutions, like going to the gym,
Summer body,
you know, drinking less coffee, all that little stuff. Kezia, I'm gonna ask you, did you make any New Year's resolutions?
No/yes. You already know I can never answer a question straight. But, like, no, because, like, based on last year, which we'll talk about after, like, I mean, it's really hard to stick to them. But I just have, like, a new strategy/slogan/lifestyle to start saying no. Or, like I told my friends, this year is the year of the no. I will not be participating in anything that I don't want to participate in. And obviously that sounds stupid at first, but it's just like those ones where your best friend invites you out and you're not really feeling it.
Respect
you know,
me.
you're okay. Next, your girls invite you out. It catches so much feelings today. Okay. Yeah, your girls invite you out. It's a club, you know, tickets, Uber, outfit, lashes, hair. You know, already got to be out here. But anyways, there's so much money involved and your bank account is saying no, but you feel bad, so you go. No, this year it's a no. I have an assignment due, you want to ask me to go out? No. Literally, if I don't want to do something, I'm not doing it. I'm just tired of feeling pressured because I don't pressure anybody. And I think that will give me a better year. So that's my one thing. How about you, Myri?
Well, I'm also trying something new this year because I'm deciding that I'm not going to do a New Year's resolution where things that you're trying to accomplish for 2016. I'm trying to do something where I'm trying to accomplish things per month, because I feel like I would get a lot more stuff done, and I won't feel pressured at the end of the year when I'm trying to do like a year look back and I'm like, oh my goodness, I barely accomplished anything. So I started with January. In January I said we are going to launch our podcast, and so far I'm on track for January. I also said that I wanted to look for another job. I just finished telling you guys that I just got a job interview. So I'm doing pretty well so far, and compared to last year, I think.
Are we talking about last year?
Yeah, we can talk about last year.
So
because honestly,
last year, Myron and I decided to do our goals together. We do everything together, so it just makes sense. And I saved the note still from 2015. We did this in March, so you already know me and Myron are late. You guys know this. So I mean, obviously, we made our goals late. And together, we achieved some goals. We changed our financial situation a bit. I won't get too deep into it, but we started investing. And we started making little savings, like just what we can.
I have more than one income, fam. Okay?
Okay, so we're not, just disregard mine. He's really doing a lot. And that was like, I think all we together succeeded with. Although there's a lot of sections, it's okay. Me personally, I said I was going to get my G license. Obviously, I got it because I'm a baddie out here. Thank you. I said I was going to go to summer school, which to graduate I had to. So that was, I don't know why I wrote it. I also wrote that I was then going to go into school September, which, I mean, that was inevitable. So I didn't need to write that either. But the rest of them are things that I didn't complete, so we're turning it right back to Myron.
I picked things that I want. I made my New Year's resolution for 2015. They were inevitable. Like, they had to happen. Like, if they didn't happen, then I was literally a bucket. Like, I said I wanted to graduate. Like, I mean, I'm paying too much money for school to not graduate. Like, my parents would have been super pissed if I didn't graduate, and I would have been just as disappointed. And then I also said that I needed to start driving, and that was sort of not inevitable, but that happened. And yeah, I don't know. Just trying to keep it.
You know what?
simple.
With this podcast, you guys can see we're gonna do better. Don't worry.
Oh my gosh! You know what? Yeah, we're over this segment because honestly, I had enough.
The future is bright. You know what? Positivity. There you go.
And with that being said, positivity, and I'm switching it to negativity. This part is called the Fix Up segment. Now, this is where Kezia and I discuss some of the things that bother us the most, like whether it be a person, place, or thing. Nothing here is left untouched, and you will honestly hear why we think it needs to be fixed up. So, I'm going to start with McDonald's. Now, McDonald's cheesed me the other night because I wanted just a caramel sundae with 5 packets of peanuts.
Put your hand out.
These bitches had the nerve to tell me that the machine is down. Why is it that every single time I go to McDonald's, the machine is always down? And it's not the same location. It's several locations. I'm driving around the city looking for a sundae, caramel sundae. It's literally, like, it's not Uber Eats, so I don't understand why I'm traveling for food, but I am. So, McDonald's, please fix up. Because this is a spring issue, this is a winter issue, this is a fall issue, and it's just enough. And in the summertime, you can't tell me the machine is out because it's very hot. And lastly, do not tell me you guys are fixing the machine and it's noon. It's noon. Like, why are you doing that at the prime time? You need to be doing that definitely at about 4 a.m. when you have the man doing the recycling run. So y'all figure it out because I'm over it.
I just want to say that McDonald's doesn't focus on anything because remember we went to the drive-thru and it was like 4 p.m. and we were looking at breakfast. what?
Like, I definitely had to look. I'm like, oh, by the way, your breakfast menu is out.
Yeah, like how many people walked into work today and didn't notice that? What?
I mean, and then I asked for a junior chicken and with Thai sauce on it, and I had to open it before I left, and when I looked into it, I definitely saw a hamburger patty with Thai sauce. And I definitely had to show the receipt back to the chick. And then the chick had the nerve to laugh. Like, you can't laugh at me and you gave me wrong food and I'm in the drive-thru.
I hate stereotypes, but we were at Jane and Finch McDonald's, so there you go.
Jesus.
Okay, you're getting a little heated, so you know what? I'm gonna take over.
My hands on my head.
Yeah, like take your time. We can talk about it. If you want to write it down.
I'm over it.
What I think needs to fix up. Let me just start by saying I would say that I should be a valued customer of Uber at this point. Myron, you're popular tonight.
Shut up.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm a valuable Uber customer. I feel like. I wouldn't say I was the first one that I know to start using it, but, like, not that many people were using it too much when I was there, and there was, like, a lot of scandal, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. So I'm still a loyal customer. I used Uber the other night, and whatever. We're on the way home. First of all, when I got in the car, I said hi to the man. He didn't say hi. So that's,
like, respect
you know
me.
what? That's fine. It's okay. He wants a silent ride. That's okay. So whatever. So we're on the way home, and
what hour of the time? Like,
Myron's trying to embarrass me right now.
I'm not. This is crucial to the story.
It was coming.
Sorry, I was impatient.
Like, do you want to tell the story?
Sorry.
Yeah. So we're on the way home, and it's about 3-ish a.m.
Everybody wants to know.
And I guess I'll just tell you even more. I was coming from Brampton. I live in the West, so 20 minutes, not even. So the man's on the 407 out of nowhere because I wasn't really paying attention. I look up, I see 407. I'm like, I guess he has money because I don't. So whatever. 407, driving. He gets off. The man still didn't even tell me where we were going. Whatever. So we get to my house. Whatever. I open the app. You guys who use Uber know you get to rate the driver. It didn't pop up. I was like, what the hell? So I go to the receipt. Why am I charged $2 for 407? Like, I never asked you to go on the 407. It's 3 a.m. There's no traffic. I don't get it. Like,
for anybody who's outside of Canada and listen to this, basically that is a toll road. So anybody have time to be giving people no charges at this hour of the morning? Like,
the thing is, like, if you're going to give some example, when you're at the movie theater and you say, can I get an extra sauce? They say it's a 70-cent charge. So the man should have been like, hey, do you want to take the 407? It charges you. No words, nothing. It's just like, yo, what's wrong with this guy? I'm like, honestly, over it. So obviously I emailed them the way I'm set up.
Fix up, Uber. Fix up.
And obviously,
I'm stressed. I wasn't in the car.
Yeah, like, again, I'm telling the story, but you know what? It's okay. Anyways, they refunded the money, and I know it's only $2. It's not that serious, but the issue is that they need to fix up.
Yeah, that's a wreck. But that's it for that segment because I am super heated, and I think we need to get some water and
parched.
Yeah.
Okay, so out of all social media apps, whatever you want to call them, Facebook, Instagram, etc., my favorite app is Twitter. People who follow me know I tweet about everything. And I know it's annoying,
Literally.
but I follow like 1,500 people, so I don't even care. Like, because my friends they'll barely see it. Anyways, I need to justify myself.
She literally tweets about me all the time, and I never read it until I actually creep her page, which I find is super rude.
Sometimes you guys gotta talk about people. Like, Twitter's basically my diary, essentially. Anyway, so on Twitter yesterday, the year just started, so obviously they usually talk about like what's going on, what's new, whatever, and the hashtag that started going around was Waste Her Time 2016 / Waste His Time 2016. And I just want to start by saying that I was just literally like, people are just so petty, and it's like people I think on Shade Room they were saying people were basically whoever's single and bitter and lonely and angry made all these tweets, and I don't know, like, I agree with that still. Like, I just think they took it to a next level, and basically what they were tweeting were things that waste guys and girls do, like.
I'm glad you added in the girls as well because
no, trust me, girls and guys. Like, girls do dumb things, guys do dumb things. Whatever. Honestly, the one that killed me that I favorited on Twitter was hashtag waste her time 2016. Ask her out on a double date, then show up with your girlfriend and ask her where her date is. What?
Like, that's disrespectful.
What? Like, I feel like this generation is just a mess. And like Myron said, he's glad I said girls and guys. Like, guys do some fucked up shit. Girls do some fucked up shit. But honestly, some of the like funny / offensive hashtags, they're kind of funny. Like, there's one.
I love Black Twitter, man.
And it's a picture of Caitlyn Jenner, and it's like, have 6 kids with her, and then ... And it was a picture. Like, I think that was a little bit rude, but that was freaking funny. Like, oh my God. Anyways.
I just read one. It's like, text her to get ready for a really nice dinner and end up taking her to McDonald's, but only have her order off the dollar menu. Like,
oh. My cousin sent me one. What was it? Oh, I'm blanking.
No, I hate when people go to the extreme. One person just said, leave her tied up in your basement for 3 days. Like, could the cops find him?
I was going to say, like, that is a bit real. I feel like some of these you have to experience to write them. But
like,
yeah.
Jake from State Farm, could you...
Yeah, the one I was saying was tell your girl you're in love with her, you want to get matching tattoos, make her go first, and then tell her you have to go. Yo, honestly, anyone that has a tattoo of someone they're not with right now, you
took an L.
You gotta fix up.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
What's the one that you posted yesterday on your Instagram?
Oh, it was like, I'll just summarize it. It's basically like, tell her you're buying her bundles. For anyone that doesn't know, that's weave. And after she takes out her hair, tell her that you didn't buy it. Like,
dead.
Oh, okay. Honestly, if any guy ever told me he's buying me bundles, I'll be asking him for the order number. Like, sir, let me track that because I don't trust you. Again, this generation, you can't trust them. You really, really can't.
Don't trust these hoes.
Never, ever.
That was actually pretty funny. The other thing that I found mind-boggling with this week, or it actually happened New Year's Eve leading into New Year's Day. Basically, in California, there was this lady who went to a Starbucks drive-thru, and she was paying with her credit card, and the girl who was on till, she took her credit card and told the lady that she ran out of receipt paper, and I guess she left the window to go and take pictures, do whatever she did to commit fraud. I don't know how fraudulent people move, but they're sneaky. And she came back, gave her her stuff, and apparently the girl had spent $200 using that lady's credit card. And the lady came back the next day, and she basically ripped her apart at the drive-thru, telling her that, I know you took my stuff and you took $200. Like, she basically called, and the girl was 19, by the way, and it was just super ratchet of the 19-year-old. Like, ugh, God. And how you start the New Year tea thing? Like, jeez.
I just want to say that was in the States. In Canada, at Starbucks, we don't have access to your information. You tap, swipe, or insert, so don't start hiding up your stuff from me and Myron. We're not stealing.
Right.
Starbucks is not a thief because people love to throw Starbucks into things that doesn't.
True, especially those red cups.
No, we're not doing it. Anyways, and I just feel like in general, like, you can't steal. Like, I understand she doesn't know the customer, but it's like, yo, you don't feel bad. Like, people work hard for.
Yo, she took $200. I don't think people who take that type of lump sum of money don't feel bad.
Like, who raised you? That's gross. You're gross. You're making me really uncomfortable.
I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think about what I would have done if that was me. Because honestly, I would not go back to the drive-thru the next day to talk to that girl. I definitely would have been right in the store, and I would have embarrassed her.
As a barista, though, like, what would you do if somebody
I would tease people's money. That's what I would do. But if I did and someone came up to me, I would definitely give them like a deer in headlights type look. And then you catch me cut. Like,
really? I'd be out the door.
Yeah, I won't punch out. Starbucks can figure out when I left.
I was going to say, because now this girl, not only is she all over online, Everybody knows what happened
Her
with
face
her.
was very...
She's definitely unemployed, and she definitely won't be able to find another job for a very long time. If you watch the video, you could hear her say, like, oh, I'm in school, I play soccer, like...
That's nice.
I'm in school, I play soccer, and add thief to your resume. Like,
respect the chick. Yeah, people, I don't know. That girl was just a wreck, and all the best to her for 2016, because I hope she, gives back that $200. I think that lady is actually going to get some more money.
Probably. You already know that's how people record things, but...
And yeah, that lady was super shady, though, to record it, though.
It's 2016.
But you know what? She was shady, but at the same time, it's 2016 one, and also she was a victim of fraud. At least it was not identity theft, because, Lord,
Yo, that
Jesus.
movie's funny.
I know, right?
Anyway.
Yeah. All right. We're going to give you guys another break, because... I'm tired of hearing us for a little bit.
Right?
So.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Yo, guys, we have some fire songs for a little commercial break.
I know, right?
Out here. Okay.
Shout out to my boy, Nathaniel.
Yeah, did you forget who sent the song?
Man, just put me on the spot still. Shout out to him still.
Anyways, okay. So now we're going to talk about, I want to call it advice column, but that's so big, but whatever. We're going to talk about advice. Anything you guys want to ask us, you can ask us. We're going to talk about any, question and answers, what we would do. Like, that's kind of like what's happening now. Myron, you're getting really annoying.
I'm sorry.
But you know what? Anyways. I guess you can start with whatever question you were sent.
I was sent this question. How do you heal from pain? That's a great question. Kezia and I, we obviously were two different people, and we also do it completely different. Me, I am the person, I find that I need to completely take myself away, and I'm really good at that. I will honestly stop talking to somebody just because, and I do that because sometimes you learn stuff. When you are alone, you got to spend a lot of time by yourself in order to understand how it is to be independent and how to move on. So,
all right, Pastor.
So that's how I deal with pain. I just cut. Literally, you won't see, hear, text, nothing. iMessage. I might like your picture on Instagram, but just because I like your picture on Instagram doesn't necessarily mean I like you. Guys,
Myron doesn't even look at the post. Let me let you guys know that from now. Myron, scroll double tap, double tap, scroll double tap. That's how he is on Instagram. He's not even looking. He's not even me. No, they're not. I'll be like, my post yesterday. He's like, oh shit, let me go look. Like, Myron, stop this.
Allow me, fam.
Anyway, how I deal with pain, I have not a method, because I'm not perfect, but...
Shut up.
Okay, first of all, me and Myron are opposites. I need to talk about how I feel. Whether I text you a long paragraph, I call you in person, whatever. That's how I need to get it out. And if I can't talk to the person, who do I call? Myron. So, yeah. Then, after that...
What's my advice half the time? I just stopped talking.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's so hard because we're opposites, so it's so weird. But yeah, then after I've gotten it out, I kind of think about what the person has to say, whatever, good or bad, blah, blah, blah.
Whether they respond or not. And it's tough. It's brutal when they do not respond.
And you know those
back.
ones, Jesus. You send a message, every girl knows this. Send a long-ass, detailed, comma, semicolon message. And the man's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? Did you read it?
The Nene Leaks. I said what I said.
Real straight, because that's what I'm going to start saying now. I'm over it. Anyway, so yeah, after telling them and after getting a response or no response, remember, no message is still a message.
Hallelujah.
And, I'll probably cry. I usually cry. I cry a lot. And then I start to remind myself how great I am, what a great person I am, my accomplishments. everything like that. And if it has to do with a guy, because pain's not always with the opposite sex, but if it does, I'll just kind of like crush that person. Like whatever's bad about them, like, yo, Kezia, you don't even want him, basically.
And we also like to do, we've noticed that we make a pros and cons.
This guy said we notice. Like, you love to talk for us.
Yo, shut up. Anyway, we do like a pros and cons list verbally, but we do one, and we just try to figure out, like, is that person worth keeping, or is the issue worth worrying about? And if the pros outweigh the cons, then obviously it's something that we need to work on.
I really suggest you guys do that, though. Like, it really, really, really helps.
It does help.
And not just with, like, guys and girls, like I said. Like,
it
any
definitely
problem,
has stopped a lot of people from making their way into 2016.
Literally.
So I'm pretty happy about that. The second question, I feel like we answered that question to our best abilities, right?
Yeah.
The second question is, do you tell your family or friends, people you have had sex with, how it felt and when? Oh, Jesus. I tell my family, I do, but I tell them long after it happens. Like, I definitely told my parents that I had sex with my ex-girlfriend about a year and a half after that relationship had went to shits. Because at that point, they can't do anything. So, literally, you're just knowing to know. So, I tell my friends, it depends on who it is. Kezia probably knows, like, literally every single person
out here.
How it felt. I don't really go into detail about that. Like if it's not crucial to the story, why did the person need to know how it felt? Like, why you gotta know how that my eyes were rolling back to the back of my head? Like, I don't think that's imperative, unless
you know what. So
that game was super lit.
I'm not supporting that at all.
And when it happened, obviously I said it before, and who it's with, that's real. I don't do that, because honestly, you don't want to. It's kind of like claiming somebody who doesn't claim you. So you don't want to be like, oh, like, I had sex with this person and that person didn't enjoy it, and they're just trying to like block it out of their mind, and then they're like, yeah, no, like, that never happened. Like, it's sad for them that they're lying, but at the same time, you don't want to go around looking like a liar. So I don't really discuss who it is. I just say that
What's that thing you always say? Protect your brand?
Yeah, man. We have brands out here. But yeah, I don't know. Do you tell people?
Okay, well, like, I'm African, so I'm a virgin, like, straight, that's it. So, when you ask me, if I'll speak and act as if I could be in that situation. So, if I was in that situation...
Stop your noise.
Okay, so whatever, so you have sex, whatever. Do I tell my family? No. Do I tell my friends? Yes. Was it good? Was it bad? I don't even know, yo. Yeah, because, like, yeah, I do tell that part. Who? Not always, because what is that thing? Don't kiss and tell.
Shut up, you're not funny.
Yo, I'm funny, okay? You're gonna ask, you can put that up, tweet that later. Is Kezia funny? That's it. Anyways, yeah. I don't tell who. Same thing what Myron said. Like, because I don't even want to say girls because I hate generalizing. People don't really know, I don't know, modern day, like, sexual, like, activities and how it works. Like, you're not always trying to wife the man. You're not always trying to wife the girl. You're not always, it could just be just a mutual agreement. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I had sex with Bob, and Bob's up and down with Sharon and Jill and everybody. And then people think you like him. And I'm like, no, I don't like him. So yeah, I just kind of keep the names out. As to why Myron can never remember who I'm talking about. But anyway.
Yeah, she loves to tell stories about, so he, like...
Yo,
she wants to get at me about... You don't even remember. I'm like, well, I mean, I haven't heard a name.
Well,
so.
You know what? It's secret.
But yeah, I don't know.
Kiss and tell, ladies.
Thank you, Kezia.
And then was that
if
all?
If we learned anything today.
Don't kiss and tell. Yo, okay, next question, because this is getting deep and uncomfortable.
Yeah, the last question you can read out, because that one was too long. People don't send us no long questions.
Let them know. Okay, I summarize, because, university has taught me one thing, and that is to skim.
Respect
definitely.
Me, I went to college.
Okay. So, anyways, this guy loves to bring it back to him. Like, it's not about you.
Okay, question.
Okay, basically, your childhood friend that you kind of liked before, you meet up randomly. You guys haven't seen each other for years. I said I summarized it. I'm going in. Anyway, so you meet up, you go out for drinks, and he has a girlfriend, but he likes you. He says it's complicated. You're dumb. You have sex with him. You're still dumb. And now he stops talking to you for approximately 3 months. He comes back. Yo, no, she's dumb. I don't care. Yeah. So he stops talking to you for 3 months. He comes back, because that's what guys do. They love to come back.
Thank you.
And, okay, don't act like you want to start talking about you, or you want me to finish the question? Yeah, so he comes back, but, I want to be with you, blah, blah, blah. And she's asking us, what does she do? So since you have so much defense, go ahead.
I say to move on. I say to move on, like, literally.
Fix your face.
You fucked with somebody who had a ting. Well, not a ting. They were in a relationship. So
it was set in stone.
But they were in a relationship, so you were wrong to begin with. And you sat here, waited on them, and they disappeared. Let me tell you something. Anybody who disappears, there's a reason for the disappearance, okay? So when they disappear, whenever they come back, that's usually not the reason why. What they told you is not what it is. They disappeared for a reason. So you want to keep it a disappearance. Make it a cold case. Don't even come back to it.
You have a lot of lines. Shut up.
Don't come back to it, fam. Because
what
you may open up.
You seem like you've experienced something you want to talk about.
I have. And I will tell you that literally do not open up something
guys,
that was already closed. Don't open up something that was already closed. Like, you won't like it. You won't like it. I'm done. I'm over it.
This question hit home for Myron, guys, as you can see.
It did.
Okay,
and the listeners, if you are that person, you know who you are.
Guys,
so.
he's still going.
I know, right? I'm just wiping tears.
Right, I left the room. You're still going.
I'm listening to Tank.
Okay. For me, I feel like whenever you're in a situation, you need to kind of like find your end goal. So like you start at point A and you need to know what point B is. So in that situation, there's 3 outcomes. So either you're going to wife the guy, that's 1. You're just going to have sex, that's 2. Or you're going to tell him, you know what, we haven't seen each other for a while. This was nice, but like I got to go. So had she wanted a relationship, why do you think you can get a relationship for someone who's cheating out on their relationship right now? Like, where's the logic? Like, you guys have to take your love life, like school, work, cars, like whatever you're doing. Like, it's simple, black and white. Like, there's no, I don't even understand.
What's that saying that I always say again? I'm asking you what I say.
How you find them?
Yeah,
how you get them?
Yeah, how you get them is how you lose them.
Literally. So you caught the man cheating, he's leaving you because he's cheating. Stop this. And number 2, if you're just having sex, like, why are you even overthinking right now? You already got what you went there for, so it doesn't even make sense. And then number 3, what was number 3, yo? If you didn't want to talk to him, like, that's me. That's what, in that situation, that's what I would have done.
There we go.
I would have been like, yo, okay, yeah, let's go out for drinks.
I'm just going to scroll on Instagram.
And then after the drinks, be like, you want to come back to my place? Like, nah, I have work in the morning.
No, Kezia is a savage, by the way.
That's exactly what I would have done, yo. And no, I'm not trying to use men for food and drinks. I would have paid if you didn't want to pay, but whatever.
I'm not going to go into that because honestly, we've both been in situations where we had to pay and the person essentially was not worthy of us being paid. And honestly, I'm going to call this out right now.
Lord.
I live paycheck to paycheck, and so I don't have leisure money to be spotting anybody.
Yo, you use a word that hit home.
So,
yo, that is so funny.
Don't try it.
I'm not even going to tell the story, but
yeah, we're not going to tell the story, but literally,
so
don't.
Yeah, as you can see, we give like pretty decent advice. Pretty, what is that word? Cutthroat. If you guys want to, like. This guy, you're so gross. Like, you're literally so gross. When you look at Myron's pictures, don't let this guy fool you. Don't let him fool you.
I'm a daddy, I'm gonna fool.
You see? There you go. It starts there. Anyway, so if you guys want to ask us advice, everything's anonymous. I really want to, like, kind of, feel like I know all you guys and, like, it's like one big Three's a Crowd family, and, you know, all that kind of thing. So send us your questions, anything, scenarios, whatever you want, at so3sacrowd@gmail.com, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah.
Side note, Kezia and I were looking for some people to, you know, slide into our DMs. We're just a little bored. We need entertainment. We need stories. I'm just kidding. We don't need anybody.
I don't want to kill your vibe, because, you know, I hate when people kill my vibe. But
Kezia has been on this word from December, and like I'm completely over it.
Because people
every single thing she says is, they're killing my vibe. She texts me, killing the vibe. And she's purposely missing the G, so it's annoying, and it's just
because through text I can sound hood. I can't say killing.
Kezia, you're screaming.
I can only say killing. Like, my mom raised me to speak proper English, so it's really tough for me. Like,
good Lord. Yeah, that was the first episode.
I'm proud. Are you proud?
Three's a Crowd. Like, oh my gosh. Fam. We
made it. And again, even though we already did this at the beginning, I really, 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 really appreciate everyone listening, tweeting, texting.
I know, seriously. Thank you guys for the support. For the people who actually just listened to about 39 minutes of us just talking, the full thing.
You guys are writers.
Shout out to you guys, because honestly, it's only going to get better from this, because this is a learning curve for both Kezia and myself. Literally, I have to sit here and edit this, and I don't know how long this is going to take. But you know what? I do it for you guys, and I also do it for myself, because I'm looking for employment. So anybody
this guy, you killed
hiring.
it. Again, killing the vibe. You guys, it works for everything. You can start saying it, killing the vibe. I'm telling you, my words catch on. They catch on. And anyone who fast forwarded, so you're lost. Oh,
yeah, you missed out on some great stuff. But anyway, we'll be back again next week. Same time, same day. All that shenanigans. And have a great week. I feel like church. I should feel like we should close out with some words.
Bye, guys. Whatever Myron says at this point. I can't. Thank you. Bye everybody.